Hey there folks, it's Chet from Tag Along with Chet. You might be able to hear it in the background. I've got the my generator going, and I've got the engine heat on, so it's just blasting away in the hangar. It's beginning of March, March 4th, 5th, something like that, and I'm gonna see if I can get the airplane going. It hasn't been going for about a month, so hopefully we can get the engine going, and we'll see what happens today. So yeah, kind of excited to get back up again. Hopefully the wind doesn't start picking up. It's forecast to stay relatively reasonable, so we'll see what happens. So we'll just take her around the patch and see what happens. You can see how the snow has started to disappear out here. Just a lot of crap still left in around the ditches out here. And my grass, my nice brown grass, is gradually starting to turn. But the big problem I've got out here right now is I've got a low spot here on the side of my hangar. And of course all the snow that's from these empty lots here to the south of me are basically draining into this low spot. Now it doesn't get anywhere closer to this, but I've got a sump pump or some kind of a pump, and I just pump it out, but it is kind of a pain. So what I'll probably do this year is I'll put a sort of a drain ditch that goes down to the actual ditch that's beside the road out there. So I'll see how that works out, and then that should keep all the snow that's coming in from this area here should drain into the ditch and gradually go down that way, and that should alleviate this kind of a problem. It's not a big deal. I just take like I said, I got a little pump and it just sucks it up and away it goes. But yeah, it's like this, seems to be like this every year now. It's supposed to go up to the double digits today, and basically you know, the low teens, which for March out in this neck of the woods is actually quite good. So there you can see I've got the planes being preheated right now. Now I've got the generator running here as well. Now the reason why I've got my generator running is because I don't think I can load the solar system up to run both my engine preheat, that 70,000 BTU heater that I've got. I don't think I'm able to run both that and also the battery heat. I've got a heater in there, and that's set on max. So so it's running around 1500 watts or something like that, so it won't handle that on one circuit. So that's why I just put the generator on as well. So we'll see what happens. Could be pulling her out in about another 15 minutes, and I'll see you in the plane. Got the airplane going. I needed a little bit of coaxing though. Yeah, she was slow to turn over, but you know, what can you expect? It's been I guess almost a month that I've flown, so okay, something's rattling here. I don't know something's rattling. I don't know, you can probably hear that, folks. I don't know. That's really annoying. Okay, well, I'll figure out what it is later. Okay, well, time for a run up here. You'll notice there's still quite a bit of snow on the side out here, but generally speaking, it's not too bad. Okay, let's get this run up done.
Vulcan traffic is Cherokee Charlie, November, taxi from the ramp, and we'll be doing a backtrack for runway 16, and we'll advise entering for the backtrack. Vulcan traffic, Charlie, November. Vulcan traffic, Charlie, November, entering the backtrack for runway 16, Vulcan.
I haven't used these cameras in a bit, so not quite sure what's happening, whether I got them set right. Okay, okay, takeoff. Avionics are set 122.8. Okay, elevator trim is in neutral, rudder trim, it's done. Flaps don't need them, fuel pump to come. Fuel selector is on the fullest. It's on the left tank, both tanks are full. Transponder is going to go, that's to go yet. Mixture set, doors, windows, throttle, okay. Sounds like my mic's got something wrong with it. Fuel pump's on. That's on alt. Runway 16.
Vulcan traffic, Cherokee Charlie, November, departing runway 16. It'll be a pretty well a straight out departure southbound.
There are some plans afoot. Proposed anyway, of more solar farms and wind farms down in this neck of the woods. I mean, it's going to get ridiculous out here. Cripe, I mean, we got wind farms south of us out here, which have been here for 40 years, as far as I can remember. They started off with those small small towers. Now they got these massive things that, I don't know, they're pretty damn tall. But anyway, they're just south of us here. And yeah, we're heading out there now. But anyway, they've got other panels that they're planning on putting. Well, the proposed one was over here, just to the left of me here, and that they didn't start that yet. They were supposed to start. It's supposed to be finished by 2021, but they haven't even started it yet. So there's probably to do with the issues that we have worldwide. I won't get into it, but anyway, let me just get this airplane leaned out here. Man, I'm getting really peeved off with this noise. Well, it's not that. It's not that. It's not that. So it's something to do probably with my headset. Yeah, it's in my headset. Maybe it's the batteries. Just doing a little troubleshooting here, folks. Anyway, folks, instead of putting you through all the aggravation of listening to that noise all the time, just let this run, and I'm just muting it because it got real annoying. And I was in a bit of a quandary as to how to do this now, whether to show this video or not. Once I got airborne, I started switching off all sorts of things, all the electrical stuff, and unplugging things, and I finally got it to a point where I thought I had the problem resolved. It had to do with my intercom system. And by utilizing the squelch on that, I was able to eliminate some of the noise. But again, not really eliminating the root cause of the problem. So the next day I decided to start doing some troubleshooting. I went back into the hangar and I did some changes to some of my plugs, and finally I came to the realization that it had nothing to do with the aircraft per se, but it had to do a lot with my earphones, because it seemed that the noise was not coming through the speaker. So I thought, well, it must be something to do with my earphones. The phono plugs that I use for my earphones are also the one I use for the recording of these videos. So it was strictly something to do with the internal parts of my headset. Now this is an old headset, it's one of those light speed headsets which I've had lots of trouble with. It's broken on me in the middle. Anyway, I don't even want to go into it. It's an older pair and the warranty's gone on it, and I thought, well, maybe if I get to Oshkosh there in 2021, which is this year, I might buy a new one. But the way things are going out here, I don't even know if I can get across the border. So we're just going to leave that alone until such time as I can get some information on it. So I'm just going to show you a few parts of this video that I've got. And then, lo and behold, as I was coming into land back after doing my hour or so flight, I was greeted by the following.
Vulcan traffic is Cherokee Charlie November. We're 4 nautical miles to the field, and we'll be joining the circuit from overhead. Vulcan traffic is Cherokee Charlie November, presently at 5,000.
Traffic, it's Grumman Gulf, Juliet Alpha Bravo, we're 4,500 feet, 15 to the northwest of Vulcan. We're going to be planning overhead and joining a downwind left for 16.
And traffic in the Vulcan area, it's Cherokee Charlie November, just coming up overhead the field, and we'll be joining for a left downwind runway 16.
Charlie November, it's Gulf Juliet Alpha Bravo, we check that, thank you.
Vulcan traffic, Cherokee Charlie November is established on a left-hand downwind runway 16 Vulcan.
Charlie November, Juliet Alpha Bravo, we're 11 miles to the northwest now, and have you got any tips on where we can park when we get down to Vulcan? First time in.
Oh yeah, I just parked right in front of the terminal building.
Alright, I've been following your blog, so it'll be nice to meet you.
Okay, great, thanks. Yeah, we'll see you there. Well, how about that? A viewer. Vulcan traffic, Cherokee November, final, runway 16, full stop. Vulcan traffic, Charlie November is clear, runway 16 Vulcan.
Vulcan, Juliet Alpha Bravo is turning a right base 16.
Well, here comes one of my viewers.
In Edmonton, I live in Okotoks, so.
Oh, I see.
So that's why we don't.
Well, I can understand that then. If you're from Edmonton, you know.
Oh, wait till you tell it. We tell you our story, though.
Oh, okay.
You know your airplane.
Oh, you do.
We're both retired controllers,
Oh, is that right?
and I used to.
Well, it used to
in
be.
Edmonton.
Yeah, well, it used to be up in that neck of the woods.
Well, yeah,
Aero Aviation owned it, Chet.
Yeah, could be. I remember.
we both recognize the ident from
Yeah.
years and years ago.
Yeah, well, it's been around. It's been out in Newfoundland, and I
has
think,
it?
yeah, and I think it was. I think the furthest west it got was Tumbler Ridge.
Tumbler Ridge. Oh,
Yeah, that's where it was.
BC.
So, yeah, so that's. Yeah. Anyway, you know who I am. I don't know who you
Chet,
are.
yeah.
You don't mind if I keep on filming here, do you?
Oh, are you filming?
You know, I gotta have some. I gotta have some content. You know.
Yeah. Anyways,
Okay.
I'm Don,
Don, how are you?
and this is Gord.
Gord. Don and Gord.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, yeah, we're not going to do this kind of stuff. We
No,
do.
I guess not.
Anyway, come on in. And
It's a beautiful little airport. Eh?
oh yeah, well we.
I've been here once before, but Gord hadn't.
Oh, is that right?
First time for me. This is lovely.
Yeah, no, it's a neat little place. We have our meetings in here usually. Well, it's starting again in April.
Yeah.
Most of the guys, you know, well, a lot of the guys that go down south. One of them's down south, but I don't know. The rest of them, I think, all stayed north. like me.
It seems like you guys have a pretty active little bunch of beautiful hangars, Chet.
Yeah. Well, of course, you know mine. It's out
Yeah.
there, the blue one. But
And paved runway, you know, that's the other thing.
yeah. Well, whereabouts in Edmonton are you? Which
I
strip?
park at a place called Maple Lane.
No, I don't know that one.
It's,
Let's see if we
it's
can.
by Kalmar, which is south and west of Edmonton.
Okay, come on in.
Thank you, sir.
And I've got an air coupe that I.
Oh, air coupe. Hey, I like those. Have a seat.
I keep it at
Have a seat.
Kirkby's Field.
Oh yeah. I know.
one?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the place. Yeah, that's. Well, I think I know him.
Bob.
Oh, probably. He was
Yeah, he
he
was-
was active in Cope.
That's right. Yeah, he was a COPA director or something like that.